What's up, guys? It's Boba here, and today we finally get to talk about some good news for Halo Infinite. Man, I've been waiting a long fucking time for this. So, after a few weeks of war and battle and like a million death threats within the Reddit Halo community, 343 has finally come out and told us what they are planning to do with the customization and the shop in Halo Infinite. Man, this is a fucking topic I don't think they would have ever talked about. But the community finally pushed back hard enough and did some other scummy shit I'm not going to touch up on to finally get 343 to talk about it. And like a news update they came out with recently, there is actually a lot of good shit to talk about and a lot of improvements. People who don't want to spend a cent are finally going to stop looking like a bunch of weird gray demons walking around. So we're just going to dive straight into my favorite part right here, man. Fuck yes, they are finally looking into cross-core customization. Thank God, man. I did not think they were actually going to end up doing this, but they are actually looking to cross-core customization. Some Spartans are going to look drippy as fuck and also probably terrible. It's just the way the world works. And they're also looking into the way prices work in the shop that reflect the actual rarities of the armor, which is actually really good. Now the rarities have a meaning. Before, they were just really there for show, honestly. They released the Hazop armor, and it's all fucking rare items, but it's $20 for a set that we owned in Reach and MCC for free, and it's fucking terrible. And then whenever intern they got at 343 decided to post this beautiful post right here, like, come on, man, this isn't a fucking good look at all. Like, yeah, man, stop, drop, and suck my fucking cock, 343. Trying to sell me an old ass armor set that's ugly as shit for $20. $30 Canadian, bro. Like, Jesus. Anyways, I hope this is a lesson learned for 343 not to do this kind of shady garbage again. Hazop is like a $10 set at best. But I mean, people will actually buy a security set. I know that people are definitely going to buy a security set. So there you go, 343. Here's some big ideas. But all jokes aside, I'm actually excited to see these changes roll in. From what it looks like, these changes aren't probably going to appear until like season 2, which is in May. But what's even better is that they're actually also changing the battle passes for the events as well. 343 actually responded to the bullshit that was the fucking Tenrai Battle Pass, which is a million goddamn XP boosts and grants and swaps, and they actually added armor to the pass. The old set that was advertised, which is named Kabuto, is actually in the pass now with all of the accessories that was in the shop. Based on the shop leak, this was going to be a $20 set with a stance, an armor effect, all the good stuff, right? But thank God 343 is actually letting us get it for free because I did not want to spend $20 on that shit, man. But yeah, I'm glad they're actually adding earnable content to these battle passes because shit, man, that actually gives people a reason to play. Like, even in the new battle passes, based off the leaks, the tactical ops and the winter contingency update will actually have armor in the passes now, and it doesn't look bad. We finally get something new to put on our Mark 7 as well. Thank God. This does at least show us that 343 is changing a little bit when it comes to the events and the battle passes within them. It's just still stupid that Tenrai split into different weeks and different months, man. Like, come on, just change that shit already. And what's even better with Tactical Ops' 10 tier battle pass is that there's actually a full armor set in it this time. You actually get to unlock a full armor set. Originally, from the last leak, it was like a million emblems, a couple coatings, XP grants and boosts, and the Mark 5 Zeta helmet, which was shit, right? But now we get all this fucking gear to customize our Spartan with that was originally probably going to be shop items. But yeah, I'm glad that the events are actually going to be more fulfilling now, considering that we have such a long gap between now and May when we actually get another content drop. Or at least I'm not sure what they're planning, but that's when it's expected, right? And I'm hoping that the challenges change as well, because the challenges were kind of annoying when it came to Tenrai. We only had to play goddamn fucking Fiesta over and over and over again. And I feel like it'd be a pain in the dick if we had to play Tactical Slayer over and over and over again. Like, man, don't make me do that shit. Come on. Last thing I want to touch up on really quick in this update is they said they're finally going to add performance-based XP into the game, which I'm assuming is the way you perform in a game, plus the medals you get in the game as well. Thank God. We needed that for the battle pass. And it also looks like they're adding single person progression, like a single leveling system like in Reach, which is what I asked for, man. I hope other people want it too, because that's so much better than just having the battle pass level and that's it. It feels like there's no more progression after that, right? Now what I'm hoping is that they don't like change the way old challenges work. I hope they put them together so that you can get as much XP as possible, because that would be the best ending, right? You grind challenges out and you get progression XP, so you can grind as much XP as possible per day. And, the people who really want it will grind through the battle pass, whatever, right? I get it's not a good idea to burn through battle passes like that, but honestly, to me, let people play the way they want, right? If they want to burn through the battle passes by grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding, they should. Who's to say that they shouldn't? But what do I know, right? For all we know, 343 could be separating performance-based XP to only your single player progression. But either way, I don't know what 343 is planning, right? For all we could know, they could be tying the performance-based XP to your individual level and making challenges stay for the battle pass, which I bet a lot of people wouldn't like, because a lot of people are already getting tired of trying to grind rank that they don't want to play, or Tactical Slayer, or Fiesta, or Oddball, and, feel like they should just let people play how they want to play. And I'm hoping that the performance-based XP that we get isn't, like, very minuscule like it was at the beginning of MCC, because it was very tiny, the amount you got at the beginning. It made grinding the first battle pass super slow. So I'm hoping they pair both together and it ties into both your individual XP and your battle pass XP. But yeah, that's all the relevant stuff that I got left to talk about from this update. Other than maybe like the Halo TV show. They said that the Halo TV show is going to be a separate canon, a separate storyline from the real Halo canon. And I'm glad that happened because the premise of the show, it seems fucking terrible, man. So I'm glad it's staying that way. And just a couple other things, it really doesn't matter. But after weeks of trying to complain and bitching at 343, they're finally changing stuff, hopefully. And I'm hoping it comes sooner rather than way later in May, because I'd rather spend less, like, fucking now, than the way they're making us spend $20 on goddamn HasOp, right? On one final note, though, that wasn't in the update, they didn't talk about anything about the servers or any balancing stuff, which is kind of disappointing, honestly. I'd like to see some balancing done to the grenades, at least the frag grenades only. They're the only, like, kind of broken grenade. Everything else is fine. Like, I like the way spike nades work. They're way better than they used to work. And plasmas are fine, too. I'm glad you can shoot them now. That's actually fucking badass as hell. And, the servers need to be fixed. People already know that. It's been terrible. It's been hard to play BTB all goddamn week. You load in, and it keeps you in this loading limbo for a good 10 minutes until it says, fuck off, you're not allowed to play BTB. But yeah, that's all for today, man. My socials are down below if you're interested in following my Twitch. My Twitter is down there as well. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. See you later.